This news update is brought to you by...
As a professional chef, I've worked in a number of kitchens. And in my own restaurant, I choose to cook with Sol Gas, the gas that I can trust. The controllable heat that Sol Gas offers is really important for consistent, good cooking. It is, of course, the same gas I use at home. Similar to a restaurant, at home you need a clean-burning cooking gas that's reliable and economical. After all, a mother's kitchen can get just as hectic. Sol Gas, the clean-burning cooking gas you can trust. Available from Sol and Shell service stations island-wide.
This is the 6 p.m. Barbados Today update for Wednesday, November the 6th, 2013. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Police are on the hunt for two men who fled the scene of this morning's fatal car accident on Blowers Road in St. James on Highway 2A, and they want your help. 55-year-old Caroline Stewart of Black Bess in St. Peter was killed when two cars collided and struck her as she stood at the side of the road not far from the Port Vale Sugar Factory. Stewart relatives broke down when they turned up at the scene. The MTW Drainage Unit employee was carrying out her duties shortly after 8:30 when the tragedy occurred. The driver of one of the vehicles, Erskine Barker of Bush Hall in St. Michael, and two passengers had to be taken to hospital. Police PRO Inspector David Welsh tells Barbados Today the two occupants of the other car, a white Toyota Corolla, fled the scene. Eyewitnesses say one of them had dreadlocks. Lawmen are appealing to anyone with information to contact any police station. And things are slowly returning to normal at the regional airline Liat following yesterday's pilot strike. Pilots have returned to the job pending the outcome of a meeting this evening with acting CEO Julie Reefer-Jones. She was in Barbados Today meeting with Chairman Gene Holder, and Holder says he's yet to put a figure on the overall losses caused by the strike, but says it could not have come at a worse time for the airline.
It certainly causes a lot of pain and suffering to a whole lot of people. A strike that happens suddenly, what I would call a wildcat strike, is always the worst because it gives you no chance to rectify the issue, which is on the table. And I think that one of our issues is that to this day, and this is now 48 hours have passed, Liat was not told by anybody while labor was being withdrawn.
The estimated 100 employees of the Land Tax and Land Evaluation Departments remained off the job again today. They're pledging not to return to their offices, which they say are environmentally deplorable and unhealthy. NUPW Industrial Relations Officer Wayne Waldron says the management is giving staff assurances their grievances will receive urgent attention. But he says the union has made it clear that workers will not stay in that building. Money is not the main goal of the lawsuits filed by attorneys representing the Campus Trends victims. That assertion from attorney-at-law and coordinator of the September 3rd Foundation, David Commerchong. He hasn't said how much money they're asking for, but he told a press conference this morning the decision is more about pressing for the enforcement of legislation that could have saved the lives of the 6 young women who died in the September 3rd, 2010 fire at the store.
To the best of our knowledge and information, no concrete steps have been taken to ensure that these shops be equipped with suitable fire escapes. We still have many shops in Barbados, and particularly in Bridgetown, that have no second door.
Get with the program. That's what Foreign Affairs Minister Maxine McLean is today telling the private sector about the trade and development deal signed with the EU 5 years ago. She says private businesses stand to benefit the most from the Economic Partnership Agreement, but they've yet to fully embrace the deal. The minister is warning that the country stands to lose out on significant opportunities.
Obviously, there must therefore be buy-in from relevant public and private sector stakeholders to assist the EPA implementation unit in establishing a relevant set of indicators and benchmarks which can be used to monitor to what extent the EPA is meeting established objectives.
The Foreign Minister was speaking today at a workshop on the benefits of the EPA.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
In the region now, a major victory for the main opposition party in Antigua and Barbuda. A court today agreed with the ALP that the supervisor of elections should immediately return to her full duties. Her duties were reduced under a change to the Representation of the People's Act. But the court found that the 2011 amendment was not constitutional. On the international scene, a Swiss forensic report says late Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat may have been poisoned with a radioactive polonium. Arafat's official medical record says he died in 2004 from a stroke resulting from a blood disorder. But his body was exhumed last year amid continuing claims he was murdered. The Swiss report says tests on the body showed unexpected high activity of polonium, which moderately supports the poisoning theory. But a spokesman for the Israeli Foreign Ministry says the Swiss investigation was more soap opera than science. Join us for our next update at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb for more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph.
This news update brought to you by
Chicken Barn has added a fantastic new location at the Villages at Coverley to serve you even better. You can now enjoy your mouth-watering heavenly chicken every day of the week when you visit our super new location in Coverley Square at the Villages at Coverley. Come and enjoy our succulent, mouth-watering, healthy rotisserie chicken on the patio in this relaxed atmosphere. Bring the entire family to Chicken Barn at the Villages at Coverley today. Opening hours are Monday to Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. and Sundays and bank holidays from 10:30 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Oh, I'll be heavenly chicken, chicken fun.